ba, 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 ba. Suki, here we are. It's Thursday night. I got to tell you, I was in the gym today, as I usually am every weekday morning. And you know what song came on my headphones? I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give you a hint. It was Peaches and Herb. You tell me what song was on my headphones.
Reunited and it feels so good.
You had a 50-50 chance. You went the wrong way. It was Shake Your Groove Thing.
Shake your groove thing. Yeah. Show me how to do it now.
Shake your groove thing. And I'm working out. Shake your groove thing.
We can show the world we can dance. There's no I used to know all the words. Shake it high or shake it low. Everywhere you go now.
Duke, amazing shows. We finish out the week. Richard Kind, America's favorite character actor, here tonight on the show. Hollywood royalty, best friends with George Clooney. Richard Kind coming up in a few minutes. And Suk, we've had a lot of singers on this show. A lot of singers from all walks of life.
This is up there.
I think tonight we get our purest singer of all in Shelea, mentored by Stevie Wonder, protege of who was the producer We Are the World? I forgot his name already. Quincy Jones. Shelea, wait till you hear her do Whitney Houston. She is incredible, amazing. Suk, we're going to finish out the show, the week with an unbelievable bang. You ready to rock and roll, my friend?
Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
It's musical. It's magical.
Whoa!
This is a sexy show.
Someone's getting some action.
These larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey as they bring you the Suki and Scott Show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor.
You just got George's earwax all over your ears, bud.
Entertainment.
Jesse's girl.
Wonderful.
And optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Let's laugh together.
I love him.
The Suki and Scott Show.
Every time I see Craig Morton,
That was like one of the craziest. So super talented. By the way, I just saw one of the Real Housewives. I forgot that we interviewed her, Jackie
Goldschneider.
Yep. And I watched the show last night, and it was just kind of ridiculous what was going on. And I was like, oh my God, no wonder when we talked to her, she was talking about everything that was going to happen, and we heard it happen.
You watching the show, Suk? You're a
little bit. Like, I just I feel like there's so much crazy going on in the world, and there's so much crap in the world. I don't really need to see that much, I just want to, there's so much great TV, scripted TV that's there now that, you just want to like sink your teeth into.
Suk, I had a little crush on Jackie Goldschneider. I'm not.
She looks like she would have gone to camp with you. You know what I mean? Jackie, looks like a girl that you would have dated at camp.
Very good looking lady. Speaking of which, Suk, coming up later on, who I also think I may have a little crush on is.
I know you have a crush.
Shelea is our musical performer tonight. Suk, this is why I have a crush. Get a load of this shot right here.
She's gorgeous, talented, beautiful,
smart. Almost Tony Braxton-esque on that shot a little bit. But I was looking at
You mean in terms of sex appeal? Like, because Tony just kind of put it out there? Mm-hmm.
And the look. Now, I was watching her videos today, Suk, and I saw this on YouTube. It says Shelea pays tribute to Whitney Houston in a monster tribute, must-see tribute. So I turned it on. Now, she's coming on around 8 o'clock, 8:05. We got Richard Kind coming up first. I wanted to show you a little bit of Shelea and what we have in store. Listen to her. Nobody can ever do Whitney Houston any justice, right? She did a montage of her songs. I picked out about a minute or so of one.
Whitney's my favorite, so let's see it.
Tell me what you think. I'm so excited to have her on.
Okay.
Whatever you want from me, I'm giving
Suk, how great is she? She's got a new single out called Grace. She's going to sing for us. We'll listen. We'll finagle a little more Whitney out of her. We'll work our little magic. We'll get the Whitney. We'll reel her in, and then we'll hit her with some Whitney. But first, we got Richard Kind is in the house. When you talk about a work,
what hasn't he done?
A list of work, Suki. Richard,
incredible.
Kind
we are honored.
The guy's been in. He's been in so many things. He's such a fantastic guy. His friendship with George Clooney is legendary. We'll talk about that because Clooney's in the news today talking about Richard Kind and some pranks they used to pull. So we'll bring that up. And he's got a new show out, a new series, which I believe starts on Amazon this summer, called Hudson Falls. Richard's in the house. We're going to bring him in just a few minutes. He's here. He's in the green room. But listen, you want to just say hello to all our.
I think we should. Deborah Littleton is joining us. Susan Smith, Deborah A. Rossi, Vicki Robinson, Irene Fitzhugh, Anna Hoover, Asia D. Creighton, Judy Clay.
Turn the beat around, Vicki Sue Robinson.
Turn the beat around. Yvonne Burns, Deborah Littleton. There's a lot of people joining us right now. They're all talking to each other. Vicky from Ohio, saying hi to each other.
Our little community.
I just love our community. And of course, Donna Fraschetto, Philippine Richardson, Zoe Marie, Ann Engelbrett, the usual suspects, Jordan Gray, Autumn Courier, and Paula Giordano Borghese
Basile. Suk, just two quick things to little house cleaning to go over with you. We got one is, we've been on for a year now.
A year.
I have a big announcement to tell you and our audience about in just a second. But also, we've been running these fantastic flashbacks from the people that have been on the show, right? Tonight, I went back and I found the first appearance by one Philip J.P.Q. Paz when he first appeared.
Our musical director.
Our now musical director. He's become a staple. We're going to do a flashback. You're going to see when Phil first appeared on the show, he sang Easy by the Commodores, and it was just we were on Zoom back then, and we were having a lot of technical issues.
Please, can we get everybody in?
And the other thing I wanted to announce, Suka, starting on Monday, all of our shows moving forward in our backlog category, our catalog is going to be airing on a digital platform called Stir, which is owned by the Sinclair Broadcasting Group. So all of these shows that we're doing now in the future, everything we've done in the past, they're taking the whole catalog and they're going to air them on Stir, which is this national platform. Sinclair.
Congratulations to us, and congratulations to our viewers who are a big part of this, because you sharing all of this in your own social media groups has helped us create a bigger platform for everything that we do. So thank you.
Yeah. So it's been great. We'll tell you more about Star, where you can find that.
That's huge, Scotty.
It's huge. Sinclair is the biggest TV station group in the country, and everybody has their digital platform now. Theirs is called Star. We start on Monday in all around the country. They have us on at different times, which we'll let everybody know. And we have more of those coming down the pike. So big things happening here on the Suki and Scott Show. Suk, our first guest is listen, this guy, when you talk about Hollywood royalty, he's incredible. Look at the shows you're talking about: Mad About You, Spin City, Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's phenomenal. Goldberg's, Young Sheldon. You go down the list of shows. Richard Kind has been in it, and that just goes to show you how amazing this guy is. He's got a new series that's out. We're going to talk to him about it in a second, called Hudson Falls. Here's a quick clip. We'll bring Richard in. We can have him on for 2 hours, Suk. We're going to condense it into 25 minutes. But here's
we don't want to waste his time.
Yeah, no, we don't want to waste his time. Hudson Falls. Take a look. We'll bring Richard in on the other side.
How much you want for the place?
How much you got?
Half of what I had before I met you.
What are you doing here?
Working.
Really? I thought the internet would have made your job obsolete.
Never know when you're going to get a call for a fedora and a dangling cigarette. So, Word has it that you're in the real estate business, huh?
Oh, I see your detective skills are still up to par. What are you doing at my open house?
I was just driving by. I saw the sign. I felt nostalgic.
Nostalgic? I thought the car would do that for you. Are you gonna get that?
Can wait.
No, I can't. Bye, Ray.
You look good, Laura.
I know.
Oh, I always wanted to say that. Richard Kind.
How are you guys? I can't say. First of all, how do I look? Because I promised you that I would make the show.
You did.
It was a busy day playing golf.
Playing. Okay.
Then I had to go to Costco and buy way too much. Loaded up into my apartment with the kids and everything.
Right.
And right after this, I have to make dinner.
Nice.
So I look like a mess. And I tried getting on the computer. I knew that this would work, that being on the... How do I look in this
You look
particular
great.
frame?
Richard, you look great. You sound great.
I know
You
I'm a
look like-
mess. Okay.
You look like you. I love the beard. I just shaved mine off the other day. My mother complained. I had to get rid of it.
Your mother complained that you had the beard?
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't like it. She think I looked disheveled with the beard and made me look too old. So I had to get rid of it to bring back my youthful, my vibrant look.
I see. I just want to look like Mandy Patinkin and Judd Hirsch. That's my goal.
There you go. That's a good combination.
That's all I want to do. That's why I
You
grew
do?
up.
You do? Not a bad combo.
Listen, what are you making for dinner? Just out of curiosity, Richard Kind.
Well,
what are you doing?
I have a vegetarian daughter, so that is always more difficult because I never know recipes or anything. But for my son, sausage, peppers, and onions.
Nice.
And I got a big loaf of bread, like a big French bread, and I'll then melt mozzarella on top, and we'll have sausage, peppers, and onions.
How delicious.
Right.
Sounds wonderful.
Come on over.
I will. I'll bring the bottle of wine.
Then come over, please. Because in Jersey, you go to Costco, you can't buy wine in Jersey, but in New York, you can. So, and I was in Jersey.
Oh, you were over in Jersey, huh?
I was over
All
in Jersey. Yes.
Not too far from me, my friend. So, Suk, Richard and I were at the same party about 4 years ago, Mitch Modell's house, watching some football.
That was hilarious.
It was great with all the different. I'll tell you, Suk, it was a real who's who of people who were at this party. It was.
I love Mitch. Mitch is such a good guy.
He
My
is such
God.
a great guy. It was like being in a fraternity for the afternoon.
Yeah, there was
They had a
someone.
barber shop. They had a masseuse.
A masseuse.
For massage. In fact, a very sad ending, evidently. People to do your a manicure. I've never had a manicure.
Yeah, right in
It was
his
my
house,
first-
Suk.
And then all kinds of food. Bernie Cleric. There's a guy's guy.
Yeah, Bernie Carrot, Willie Randolph was there, Bobby Valance.
Wow, Bernie Carrick? Wow.
Yeah.
Joe Piscopo, right? Joe Piscopo showed. But anyway, Suk, I had to leave to head into the city to go to Pix 11. I was doing sports at the
Scotty,
time.
I would have called that sick and just hung out with the guys. I would have been like, screw that.
Yeah, I agree with you. You call in sick.
I should have.
It was a Sunday. We were watching some game.
Well, it was the NFL. It was the NFL playoffs, so I had to go. I had to go cover it.
Okay, you really did. But calling sick and okay, you're right.
But Richard needed a ride into the city, so I took him for a ride, and I was like, "Wow, I'm in the car right now with Richard Kind." And
I love Richard.
I remember. I remember he gave me his phone number, and I said, "Hey, you know what? Let me get Richard on the show. The guy's been so much to talk about." And here we are. Richard, listen, man, I know you got this Hudson Falls. That comes out on Amazon in the summer?
That's an interesting thing. In the old days, well, 10, 15 years ago, people would write a pilot episode and pitch it, or they'd have an idea, pitch it to a network. The network said, write it up, and they'll see whether or not they want to make it. And if they make it, the pilot, then they'll see whether or not they want to buy it for a series. Their goal was ultimately not to make a pilot. Their goal is the hopes that they can make the 87th episode, because you could do Citizen Kane as a pilot. If you don't have the 87th episode of Citizen Kane, they don't want it, because you got to make money. That's all it is. Things are different. You make a pilot. You can make a pilot on your camera, and then shop it around. So Elias Pantanglius, do you have his name there? I can never pronounce it.
No, you got it. You got it.
Something like that. Very, very interesting filmmaker, writer. Had been approached last year to do a pilot by some science organization. So they wanted a pilot with an avenue of science. Well, he wrote too much science. It was all about women nurses in the Congo. Very interesting, but it was all about science. They loved it, but they said, give us something with not so much science. So he wrote this, which is a murder mystery, a detective story about food genetics and doing work like that. So a brilliant scientist gets murdered, probably because she knew too much. I happen to be in the town, meet some people. I get, wrong place, wrong time type of thing. And somebody asks for help. And I play a private eye. I play
so non-GMO and GMO gets deadly.
That's sort of what it is. and gluten-free. And it's gluten-free. So it's a very interesting story that he wrote. He only wrote, and we only shot the pilot. Now he has the succeeding scripts, but we only wrote the pilot. We only did the pilot with a cast that's unbelievable. Tara Westwood and Bill Sadler, Robert Burke, and Jessica Hecht, who you might know, great Broadway actress. Just great people. You'll know their faces. Bill Sadler was the devil in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Excellent Adventure,
yeah. So anyway, very, very good cast. The script was terrific. And I think you go on Amazon and you vote whether or not this is something you'd like to see.
Oh, and then they'll keep making them.
Continue.
That's
So
great.
That's cool.
So why not? And I want to see what happens. I've only done the pilot. I don't know who did it or what happened, but it's really an interesting thing.
Cool. That's cool. Richard.
So that's why there's a good story behind what this is.
Wow, that's incredible. So you shoot it, and then we have the say on whether you get to keep producing this?
I know I've been speaking for about 6 minutes, and all of a sudden you now realize what I'm saying? That's exactly it.
She's not that fast, Richard. She's not.
I love you, Richard. Thanks for calling me out on my bullshit.
This is a show that you. By the way, I hear crackling and static. Do you hear
Yeah, I think
static?
That's on your end, I believe. That's coming from you.
I know, but do you hear it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see something. Can you raise your mic level a little bit?
No. Can I raise my mic level?
Can you raise your mic level at all?
I don't know how to work these things. Did I? No, I can think. I didn't. No.
Now he froze up, Sue.
Are you talking about volume?
Richard, I think you froze up, pal.
Let's see. I froze up?
Yeah. Do this. Log out. I'm going to log you out. You log back in.
And I'm on Wi-Fi.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
This will be forever known as the Steve Gutenberg effect. Yeah. Richard, can you hear me?
Okay, knock him out.
Log back in. I'm going to kick you out. There you go. All right, Sue.
He might never come back.
That was fun. Yeah, he's not.
Why did it take me a minute to figure that out? That we get to vote as.
He said they only did the pilot, which was what I was showing you a clip, I guess, and then everybody can vote on whether.
It took me a minute.
Yeah,
see how slow I am? I'm like rest of America. I'm slow.
There he is, Richard. You back, bud?
I'm back.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Turn your phone sideways.
Yeah.
There you go, bud. So,
Okay.
Richard, listen, Suki and I were
Sure.
talking about this earlier. There's an article out today, George Clooney talking about how he pranked his close friend Richard Kind by defecating in his pet cat's litter tray. Is this all true? Was Clooney goofing around on you all this time?
He's done many tricks. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I adore George Clooney. I adore my friend George Clooney. I adore the guy George Clooney. I don't talk about him that much. And if you don't mind, although he's very interesting, he gets enough press all on his own.
I just want to know if you
read about this
crap in the
or
kitty
hear
litter.
about it. Howard Stern interviewed him. He told the whole story. And there is a podcast called Smartless, which is with Will Arnett and Sean, what's Sean's last name? And Jason Bateman. And he tells the story again. He tells it much better than I ever do because I'm the victim. The guy perpetrating the prank tells it great. He's played many a prank on me. You can hear it all over. Let's not. I don't like to talk about him because we're in different levels of fame. He can say anything he wants about
You're
me.
bigger.
I love it.
You're
I
much
don't
bigger
mind.
than he is.
And I'm bigger. You never know what you're going to say wrong. And when you say something wrong, then the press goes nuts. And then people start questioning. And let me just tell you, he's as great a guy as you would think he is. And every day he gets up in the morning and proves it.
Beautiful.
So,
all right, let's move.
Now, there's a funny story about that picture. Okay.
This one.
Put that picture back on. That's the wedding picture.
Yeah.
Okay. I will talk about this. My aunt was in a retirement home and she asked a favor, would I come and talk to the people at the home? So I said, of course, Aunt Jan, of course I'd love to. So she put up an advertisement, this picture, and then circled my little face wherever it is. She circled it and said, coming to Greenwood House or whatever it was. So that was the advertisement. It's George and Amal, and then where am I? Like in the back row?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right up there.
Right in the front.
Yes, I'm. There I am.
Yeah.
She just put a little circle around my head and said, "Coming to give a lecture." So
That's great.
That gives you an example of what it's like to be friends with George Clooney while you're seeking your own fame.
And I remember talking about some of those stories on the ride home into the city. Well, listen, let's talk about everybody's waiting for the 11th season of Curb to come out, right? Just an amazing show. Suki, you watch Curb 10 seasons.
Yeah, I did an episode, and it's Larry. I don't know how. Larry is Larry, the greatest. I love him. I play golf with him. I'm lucky enough to work with him. I just finished an episode with him. I adore the guy. I actually don't like working on the show because I want to see fresh. And so when I work on it, and then I watch it, I go, oh, I already knew this happened. I am as delighted with this show as everybody else is. So when I say that tongue in cheek, I love working on the show. He is a great writer. My friend Jeff Garland, who I've known for 35 years, he's on the show with me. I get to be with Richard Lewis. This year I got to be with Vince Vaughn. It's just great. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's such a fantastic show and just so many great lines.
That's a good question.
Richard, you keep freezing up. Your audio is it's
Yeah.
not great. It's not great. Are you on your cell phone still?
Let me see if I can do it. I'm on my phone.
Let's try a reboot one more time. One more time. Okay, I'm going to take you out. Suk, why does it seem like all our big guests always have bad Wi-Fi service?
I just love how, and he's so right. When you're best friends with a guy like George Clooney, who's like out of the stratosphere, right? It's true. Anything that you can say or will be held against you or taken apart in some awful manner. And I never thought about it from the best friends angle. And you know what? Richard really put it in perspective. Like I totally get it. Like you love the guy and you're not going to say anything. I love it.
How's that, Richard? Better?
I mean, I hear you.
Perfect.
Okay, no,
you're better.
Hear you, okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I've had these problems so often. I love it and I hate it. But I tried going on my computer, and they said you can't do it with the I guess Safari. So
yeah, you got to only do it with Google Chrome. Yep.
Yeah.
So, Richard, listen, you've been in so many great things. The one thing I read today about you was, I love the fact that you're a Second City alum.
I am.
Was it because, God, so many great comedians came through. I grabbed this picture of you from right around that time.
I know. Can you believe I look like that? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe if I shave, I'll look like that again.
How important was that Second City time for you in developing you as an improv guy and a better actor?
An improv actor, yeah.
Second City was instrumental, not just for improv. That of course, it taught me who I was as an actor, taught me who I was as a person. It made me smarter. Because I went on stage every night trying all different things, I got to push the boundaries, which is something that I like to do, and I like to do it in my career. A lot of times you're not allowed to in situation comedies. I don't have to, but like I've done opera, I've done dramatic plays.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that when there are economic stakes, like a movie or a TV show. But on stage, the economics are not so dire. So I do like, wow, look how young.
Yeah, look at you.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Unreal.
This is the most depressing half hour I've ever spent. This is awful.
Richard, we've got so many pictures. Scotty, just start putting them up.
Yeah. Hey, Richard, let's go through some of your stuff. Look at it. You're hanging out with some of the big actors, Jeremy Renner.
Wow. I've been very lucky.
This is you in Gotham.
Can you believe I was mayor of Gotham City?
Mayor of Gotham.
Gotham, yeah.
With
I was the mayor of Gotham City. That's crazy.
Ben McKenzie. And how about Liz? Listen, what about Mad About You, Richard? What an iconic show.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. But the crazy thing was, I did a show years and years and years ago called Unsub. Wow, look how thin I was. I did a show called Unsub for Unknown Subject. It was the first of the procedurals, like you have CSI now and everything. This was back in 82, 83. I mean, this preceded it all. It was based on the FBI chasing serial killers. Now they got 8 shows on a week. This was the first one. It was a Canal show. And it was 11 and the most grotesque and gruesome show. The first episode had a guy who was a cobbler, and he would put razor blades in the heels of women's shoes. They would try them on, they'd bend over and paint, and he would stab them in the back of the neck with an awl. This was on TV at a time when stuff like that wasn't on TV. Nowadays, it's all over. Oh, well, that's great.
How about working with Carol Burnett, Richard?
Yeah, I got to work with Carol Burnett. Yeah, and Jeremy Piven and Ray Kaiser, who was Bernie and Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, a lot of great people.
Love it.
I've been lucky.
And Richard, a whole other generation knows you just because of your work on Pixar. I mean, our kids, just know from Inside Out to Cars 2. I mean, just there's so much stuff.
Richard, listen, I'm going to let you go because it's too garbled up.
Are you hearing all of this garbling as bad as I am?
Yeah, I'm going to listen. I'm going to take you out.
It is, but I'll call back again if you want me in a couple of weeks.
We'll get you again when you're in a better place with Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Let's do this again when I have better equipment.
You got it, bud.
Yeah, this is
Go enjoy dinner. Go enjoy
dinner. Go fix it up. The kids are hungry.
Go ahead. Yes.
I love him. You know what? He's just, God, can you imagine having that body of work? Like hit show after hit show, and you're like, you're always consistently working. And if you think about like what actors always say, you just want to keep working in Hollywood, right? You just want to go from show to show to show.
Well, listen, while we're waiting for Shelea is going to be joining us soon. God, I hope her connection's better, Suki.
Oh, her connection will be good. We checked it out, didn't we?
I had high hopes for this program tonight.
You know what? You were nervous. You were like, oh man, every time we have a high collateral, star, celebrity, it just always just that signal, that darn signal.
I don't get it, Suki.
Meanwhile, we can go to Shanghai and it's fine. We go to Dubai, it was fine. We went to Singapore.
Here. Remember Spin City with Michael J. Fox?
Amazing.
Right, and Heather Locklear was on that show. Here he is with Michael J. Fox, and just goodness,
so good.
I mean, he's been in so many different things. So, listen, let's do this. Let's take a little break because I have like I promised, I have a fantastic flashback. And
the moment we met Phil met Suki and Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment Phil was on this program, I'm telling you right now, everybody who's watching the show, hit the share button on your Facebook page. Share it with all your friends. We'll be right back right after this fantastic flashback. It's a Suki and Scott show. Fantastic flashback.
Gloria is still saying Phil. All right,
boy, I hope Phil's not having trouble logging in, Sue.
Oh my God! Don't say it, Phil. Don't say it, Phil. We're waiting for you. We're sweating. The people are getting angry.
Oh, hold on. I think he's here, Stu. I think he's here.
Goodbye, Cheryl. Goodbye. I just threw my kid to the side. I'm like, get away.
Hold on. There he is. Phil, is that you?
Yeah, finally.
Oh, my goodness. Do you realize what kind of revolt we were going to have here if you didn't show up?
Hey, we're having really, really bad storms here in Oklahoma, and our Wi-Fi is just kind of spotty right now. So let's start off with a little Lionel Richie like we just talked about.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Scotty, mute all of us. Mute all of us so people just listen.
Yeah, here we go now. Yeah. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? Hey girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow, baby. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can, baby. You see, I begged, stole, and I borrowed. Yeah. Ooh, that's why I'm easy.
It's a Suki and Scott show. Fantastic flashback.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Dude, do you remember? Look at the quality of the video. We used to be on Zoom, and we didn't know what the hell was going on. We're still having the same problem with Richard Kind.
Well, you know what it is, Scotty? Like, this is like all new to everybody, I think, especially like, if you don't have all of the bells and whistles. I mean, you and I aren't like, hey, with the little handheld mic, and we don't do all that.
No, it's great.
Now we do.
It's just funny. You and I, we were so excited when we come up on Zoom, like it was a miracle that it even worked. Well, Suk, listen, our next guest, Shelea, is
Shelea.
What can I tell you? She's fantastic. I've been watching her videos most of the day, putting some stuff together. I got to tell you, she's has an amazing voice. She's a beautiful woman. I may or may not have a little crush going right now, but we can talk about that later on. But she is phenomenal. I watched her doing her Whitney Houston, this tribute she did, was just unbelievable. And she just, it's not easy to do Whitney Houston. And, I played a little bit of her earlier in the show. She's got a new song out called Grace.
Beautiful.
I'm going to play a little bit of it for you. And then she's in the green room and she's coming on. Suki, here you go. Listen to this. Gorgeous.
You can't wait for things to change and still be the same. I just need a little grace. I just need a little grace. Can I get a little grace? Oh, some grace. We've got to find a better way and start living out the words we say. If there's one thing that's true, in the end it's me and you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can I get a little grace? Can I get a little empathy? Can we come back to the light and leave darkness behind? I just need a little hope. I'm looking for your sympathy. We can't wait for things to change and still be the same. I just need a little grace. I just need a little grace. Do you need a little grace? I just need a little grace. Hey, I just need a little grace. I'm just trying to make it through the day, and I'm searching for the words to say.
Woo! I can't. Wow, those words are just what we need. I mean, just what we need.
Oh, thank you so much. So good to be on your show. Thank you so much for having me.
Shelea, just going to say this right now. Scott Stanford has a huge crush on you.
Shelea, forget. And I was looking for shots on Instagram. I saw she was celebrating Valentine's Day with some guy she met somewhere.
Oh, some guy.
Yeah, some guy. And I was just like, you know what? I'm better looking than that guy.
Well, I'm a newlywed, so I'm going to have.
I'm leaving. You do this.
He's only been married 25 years. Don't worry about it.
Shelea, listen, I was listening to the Whitney stuff. I was hoping you were going to be sitting at that piano where you were.
It's right here.
Oh, you have it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
But listen, my God, what an amazing career, and just to start to your career. With the whole. Tell us about, because a lot of the audience doesn't know. We've been reading about you all day. And the first thing that always comes up is mentored by Stevie Wonder, Quincy Jones, and he even did a whole show around you. It was incredible.
I was so blessed. Yes, there was a PBS show called Quincy Jones Presents Shelea, and I've had a long-term relationship with PBS, starting off when I was, a little girl watching, all their shows, Sesame Street and all that. And so it was such a beautiful full circle for me to be able to have my own show that Quincy Jones was part of it. And also my buddy David Foster was a part of that as well. So
wow.
That was
Jones, David Foster. These are all your friends. Gee whiz, Shelea.
Yeah, she was just hanging with David Foster. Let me ask you a question. When you meet a Stevie Wonder for the first time, and then he takes a liking to you. Next thing you know, you're touring with him. What's that? That's got to be almost like insane for you, no?
It is. It's funny. Stevie has this way of making, once you get to know him, you feel like he's your family, and he's, he's not Stevie Wonder who wrote, My Sharia Moore and You Are the Sunshine of My Life and all these huge songs that are not just songs that we love, but a part of our culture, the American fabric. I remember when I will always associate Signed, Sealed, and Delivered with President Obama being elected. It's like there's he's the soundtrack now. So it's weird because it's almost like these two different versions of Stevie. It's like Stevie, my friend, and then I'll get this, this flash of like when we're out and people are literally just clamoring just to have a moment with him. It's like, okay, that's Stevie. That's Steveland. More like that is Stevie Wonder, the Stevie Wonder. And so I'm so grateful that he's become such a friend. He was on my very first album, Love Fell on Me. He played on the title track. Pretty World, he played on the title track. That was a tribute to Alan and Marilyn Bergman. And so he's just become such an angel in my life, along with Quincy and David and Kirk Whalum and so many people. Someone I don't always necessarily mention because you might not know his name, but Tony Shepard, who really was the first to ever believe in me. We ended up becoming incredible production partners. But yeah, I've been really, really blessed.
And you also said that Natalie Cole's album Unforgettable has also been the impetus of you just launching your career and just starting to believe in yourself as a singer and just putting yourself out in the world. What has her music and her story meant to your story?
Oh, no one has ever asked me that. Thank you so much. I think it's so important to mention our legends and kind of keep their legacy alive. I remember hearing, that record that she did, the Unforgettable album, that was all of those songs of her father's. And that was the moment I said, I want to be an artist. I had been singing all my life, singing in church. But both of my parents are educators. And so I saw them sing and serve in church, but not do it as a career, even though they're actually both very talented. So I thought I would do that as well. I would just sing in church and follow on that tradition. But it wasn't until I heard that album and I said, no, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to be an artist. And so bringing up my buddy David Foster again, when I go on tour with him, I do the Unforgettable duet with Nat King Cole. And that is always just this incredible full circle, super emotional moment for me, because I remember looking at those liner notes and seeing, produced by David Foster, and seeing all the songs that he did with her. And that at the time they were so ahead of their time, and merging Nat King Cole with Natalie's voice, that had not been done before.
Can you do like 30 seconds a cappella, a little Unforgettable?
Oh, let me see. Are you going to be my Nat? Are you going to be my Nat?
Absolutely.
Start it off because Nat has to start it off.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Unforgettable, that's what you are.
You gotta sing, Scott. Unforgettable, though near or far.
Like a song of love that sings. I forgot the words already.
Clings to me.
That clings to me.
Like a song of love that clings to me.
How the thought of you just.
How the thought of you.
Just things to me.
Hey, I didn't ask me to sing this. You asked me to sing this song.
You wanted the duet. You wanted the duet.
Things that unforgettable too.
In every way. Unforgettable, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Woo! Shelea, let me ask you a question. Was that your wedding song or anything? Like, did you incorporate that into, like, what were your favorites? Because you are a singer. So what were the songs that you did your first dance to? Like, all that. What? Because I'm curious.
My husband and I got married December 31st of 2020. So it was literally just the two of us. And that was kind of like our little message to 2020, that you took a lot of things, but you did not take this. And so it was literally me, him, and the pastor who married us. And
wow.
So we didn't, it was almost like the exact opposite of what some would think, like there was no music. We just walked down. It was just the two of us, and we definitely have a lot of favorites. And Nat King Cole always has the ability just to bring out the romance and just that beautiful loving feeling.
You know what?
Well,
That itself is romantic. Like saying, so long to 2020 and just bringing in 2021 together, a new year. I mean, look at all the possibilities that are happening right now.
Yes, yeah.
So,
Here's the good thing. Here's the good thing, Shelea. You're still under that 120-day annulment period. You could just cancel it. You could cancel it and just rethink it if that's all I'm asking.
You should cancel it. No, don't do that.
You mentioned President Obama before. You sang for him and his wife at the White House. What was that like?
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this happened to me twice. I was able to perform first as a tribute to Burt Bacharach and Hal David. And then the second time it was a tribute to Ray Charles. And both of them were so special for very different reasons. But the first time I was able to bring my dad, and that was, that really meant a lot. It was they said you could only bring one. And I'm very close with my mom, very close with my dad, close with my sister. And so it was hard, but I really wanted to bring my dad. It was a African-American president that I knew that my grandmother, who grew up in the South in Birmingham, Alabama, she'll be 90 this year. I knew that was something that she never thought she would see in her lifetime. And so I wanted to bring, someone from her body. I knew that she knew, she would be proud of her granddaughter, but I thought it would mean so much to her, for her son to be able to meet,
to represent the family in every way at the White House. I can't even imagine. So now I really want to know, when you went to the bathroom, did you take a little souvenir or something like that? Did you just go, if I went there, I would have had to taken something, just something, anything.
Well, I was taking napkins. My grandma said, my grandma was like, take anything and everything. But this is the thing, I didn't even have to. They sent me a picture I took a picture with them and Burt Bacharach and my dad, and they signed a personal note, and both of them signed it. I framed it for my grandmother for her birthday. So it is literally in her room right now. The invitation, their personal note, their personal signatures at the bottom of the picture, and she has all of that. And
what an awesome thing to have for the rest of your children, your family. I mean, everything. Can we talk about the biopic, the Clark sisters? I mean, boy, that was incredible.
Oh my goodness, we're so excited. We just got nominated for an NAACP Image Award. I'm so excited. That was such it was such a beautiful, beautiful time in my life. I never thought I would find something that I loved like I love singing. And so acting was just this new medium to express myself. And so Josie Harris, who I have to give a shout out, she made me fall in love with acting. Christine Swanson, the director, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have even known about the film. She said, we were working on another project. She said, I think you should do this. I know you've never acted before, but I think you should star, be one of the co-stars in this. And I worked really, really, really hard. And by God's grace, I was able to become Dorinda Clark Cole, who was this beautiful, beautiful singer and one woman of God. And I've definitely fallen in love with acting, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next role for sure.
That's great.
You got the bug. You got the bug, Shelea. I like that.
Yeah. Suki asked you about the Unforgettable album, right? And why that was such a big influence. But also we know that, Whitney was such a huge influence on everything.
Everybody.
And, I said to Suki earlier, when you see like on the American Idols and the Voices, every time somebody always tried to do Whitney, the judges would always say, listen, you can't try and do Whitney. Nobody, you do an amazing job. Other than what everybody says, the obvious about Whitney Houston, what was it about her that really turned you on about the way she performed?
I think I remember the first song I sang of hers was The Greatest Love of All. And I think
what a song.
Well, you could do 30 seconds if you want.
Huh?
Go ahead, you could do 30 seconds of that one if you want.
The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all.
Good Lord.
I was a little girl when I sang that. I was about 7, but I feel like what I really felt like I fell in love with her, like I think everybody else, and I think it was probably around my age too, is what was stood out was the Bodyguard. You know, was the Bodyguard soundtrack when she was singing her version of "I Will Always Love You."
Yeah.
So shout out to Dolly, because Dolly is the original.
Dolly, yeah, wow.
You know, and I Have Nothing, Run to You, and her version of Jesus Loves Me. And so,
oh, Jesus Loves Me is beautiful.
Yeah, that was, I think, when I really, you know, I just felt her so deeply. And I have to say, when she passed, I did this tribute to her, the one that you were talking about. I did one with David Foster, but I did this other one that is just me playing at the piano and her daughter.
That's the one I saw. That's the one I saw.
Oh, okay, because there's another
Crazy.
one with David Foster on his PBS special. But her daughter, Bobby Christina.
Oh, rest her soul too. God bless her.
Soul. May she also rest in peace. She found me on social media, and she sent me a message and said, you know, when I hear you sing, I feel my mother's spirit. You know,
wow.
And if she were here, she would be so proud of you. And so people ask me all the time, did you ever get a chance to meet Whitney? And I didn't. But in a way, I feel like I did, that I was able to meet her through her daughter. Because if anybody knew her more than anyone, more than Clive, more than her daughter, more than her mother,
yeah,
it was Bobby, because she knew her from the inside out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shelea, now, I know you said you have the piano there. Is it working? Does it work?
I think it's working. Let me see. Let's see if we can bring this around a little bit.
Let's see. What do you got? Wow.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
I'll get. Oh, look at you. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Look at Scotty. He's already checking you out, Shelea. He's like, look at your beautiful dress.
Oh, thank you. So complimentary. Okay, so let's see. Let's do a little of the single.
Oh yes, please do.
Can I get a little grace? Can I get a little empathy? Can we come back to the light and leave darkness behind? I just need a little hope. I'm not asking for your sympathy. You can't wait for things to change and still be the same. I just need a little grace. I just need a little grace. Can I get a little grace? Some grace.
Wow. I love that song. I absolutely love that song. I think that is just going to be my new song on my playlist. It is just beautiful.
I wanna also give a special shout out to Steph Fink and Jason Gleed. We wrote the song together. I just kind of sat at the piano and it just kind of came to me. It was just I was looking around and seeing like we have to
treat through it. We've been through it.
And not just each other, but ourselves. I feel like especially in this pandemic, we're so hard on ourselves. Show me someone who is critical of others, and most likely they're very critical of themselves. And so I think once we can fix that relationship with ourselves and give ourselves grace, it makes it all the more easier to give the next person grace.
Oh my God, I think I just fell in love with you. I just
Suki, don't take my
No,
love.
I'm in love with her now. Stop it. Stop it.
Don't try and take my love for her and move it over to your side.
No, my love is gonna win. Listen, I just think that is so true, because half of it is that people just don't understand that they got to fix what's happening right here before they can move on somewhere else, because all of that is coming from somewhere, and it's usually inside of you.
Yes.
So if you can get to the bottom of that, and that's hard work, right? It's easy to project it out into the other people, the outside world. You can get into your Twitter wars. You know, you can get on social media and create all these weird accounts that people do now to like vent. And it's just that is not the issue. The issue is with you. So figure it out. I love that, Shelea. Love it.
Shelea, can we, I know a lot of your fans are on here calling you Shay. Can we switch over to Shay now? Is that okay?
Oh, course. So those are my Shea babes. My Shea
babes.
With the yellow hearts. You probably see a lot of yellow.
Yes, a lot of yellow hearts. Shea babes are here.
Shea babes are in the house. So thank you, my sweet Shea babes. I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting me.
I have a request.
Okay.
Only if you know it, though.
Okay.
When Suki and I were doing our morning news show here in New York at about 4:30 in the morning, we'd be in the dressing room getting ready and so on and so forth, and she would play a Stevie Wonder tune for me, and I would sing at the top of my lungs.
What song was it?
And it's "I'm a man of many wishes."
Oh.
But what I really feel, my eyes won't be high. Could you know that one or no?
Because I know it's yeah, that's a great song.
Yes.
Shelea, your friends from Dubai are also chiming in because yes, they're because I know you were also at Q's spot in Dubai, right?
Yes, I did a residency there for 2 months at Palazzo Versace Dubai. One of the best times of my life. I miss it so much, and so sending love to everybody who crossed my path in Q's bar. What was it called? Not Bar and Grill. Q's bar. It was something, but obviously it was his.
It's called Q's Bar and Lounge.
Q's Bar and Lounge. There you go.
In Dubai, and I don't know if you know this person, but they seem to know you. They're saying Isabel Grace Nassar. I don't know if Isabel Grace.
Yes. So good to hear from you. Hi, Isabella.
She's got all her yellow hearts up too.
Yes, I love that. I love that.
Hey, I saw that you. I think it was on your Facebook page. You're going to be doing some shows in Florida next week.
Yes. In fact,
tell us about that.
I'm going to have to hop off very soon and do some promo for that very soon.
Okay.
But yes, I am going to be doing it. This is what's so incredible to me. I was literally their last show.
Oh wow!
When everything started shutting down, and so it's such a beautiful, kind of weird but sweet thing that I'm going to literally be their first artist.
That's great.
Back, and so it starts. I leave on the 16th. My first show is on the 17th, and all of those dates and ticket information is available on at my website www.shaleamusic.com. SHELEA music.com, and that's for everything for my Instagram, for Twitter, my Facebook music page. It's just Shelea Music. Kept it consistent and simple.
We love you. We need a song, right, Scotty? I need one more song.
The new single's called Grace. We want everybody in our audience to download it. And can you finish us off before you go a little Whitney before you head off?
Let me do one better.
Go ahead.
I'd enjoy myself on the Suki and Scott show.
We'll have to put that in the sizzle reel.
No, I'll do it better for you. I'll do a better one for that. Let me do another one.
Go ahead.
What's today? It's the March 11th.
March 11th.
Okay. On March 11th, I am Shelea on the Suki and Scott show.
And let's finish off how we started, and I'll just say unforgettable. That's what you are.
What you both are.
Shelea, you're beautiful. Your song Grace is just, oh my gosh. Download it, everybody. ShaleaMusic.com, right? We can find it on Twitter, Instagram.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And it's streaming everywhere right now. It's streaming Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. So
continued success, young lady.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you'll have me back.
Oh, forget it.
For sure. We both have crushes on you now.
I love it. I have a crush on both of you. So
You're the best. Thank you. Talented, amazing. What a voice. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
What a beautiful lady. Oh, talented.
Amazing. She was amazing. Philly Kid.
Wow.
Philly, can you imagine Stevie Wonder finding you and then it's like mentoring you, and then all of a sudden Quincy Jones is there, and then David Foster is you're doing specials with him. I mean, what?
Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh.
You know what? I want, in case people are just joining, I said, Philly, I think you got to lower your speakers again.
Testing.
Not your mic, your speakers. I hear me coming out of you. You just got to lower the speakers.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
There you go.
Now, is that better?
Much better.
Okay.
Earlier on, way early in the show, before Richard Kind came on, we played a little of her singing Whitney. Just take a look at this. I want to play it for you one more time.
Whatever you want from me, I've given you everything. I'm your baby tonight. You've given me ecstasy. You are my fantasy. I'm your baby tonight. Yeah, I'm your baby tonight.
How good is that?
Wow. You know, not only is she so physically beautiful, but her voice is beautiful. She has a beautiful heart, and the reason I say that because I was checking her music out today, and I saw a video where on Veterans Day she paid tribute to veterans by singing "God Bless America."
Oh God, that "God Bless America" was incredible.
It was so beautiful. I mean, it gave me chills, brought a tear to my eye, and I was listening to some of her music on Apple Music, and she's got the national anthem. She sings "Star
She's
Spangled
the real
Banner.
deal, man. She's the real deal.
Yeah, I mean, she's lovely.
Phil,
that was a good show. Richard Kind was also
that was a little
on
bit
the
of
on the Steve Gutenberg tip.
Phil, I worked all day on Richard Kind, and it was a bust. He was a bust. We'll get him back, though. He said he'll come back.
Oh,
it happens.
It
happens. He
Gutenberg
had bad.
it?
What's that? Yeah, he Gutenberged it. Literally right in New York City. Ming Da's got a better signal in Singapore.
Ming Da from Singapore always has a better signal than anybody.
Phil, did you see your flashback of your first appearance here on this program?
I didn't. My grandson was here, and I was trying to give him a bath and do a bunch
that's
of
so
other stuff.
funny. Suki, you heading out?
Bye, guys. I am.
Suki we'll be back next Tuesday. We got another flashback. We'll be back on the other side with the OT with Phil right after.
It's a Suki and Scott Show. Fantastic flashback.
All right, Suki, first one is to you.
Okay.
Cutting the mustard. Cutting the mustard.
Cut the mustard.
Cutting the mustard.
Cutting the mustard.
Nicely done. That's really not wrong.
Yes, that was it.
Cutting the mustard.
Huh?
All right, you ready for that?
I'm ready.
I'm like I got to get my teeth whitened right here.
Yeah, man. But you sound like my uncle, so I should get this.
Good burger.
Good burger. Good burger. Good burger.
Good burger.
Good burger.
I'm telling you, you sound like my uncle, dude. Like he drunk. That's how my uncle. I learned to speak that language.
So man, get your ass in the house.
I don't know what the hell it.
Suki, this is for you. You ready?
Yeah, I thought that was.
Necessary rottenness. Necessary rottenness.
What in day? What?
Necessary rottenness.
Another day.
No. Necessary rottenness. Tyrad knows it, right? Tyrad knows it.
I'm trying to think what the. Wait a minute. Now you like my uncle on heroin. I never learned to speak to him. Let me.
God, so necessary.
He's drooling now. He's drooling now, Sid.
Not drooling yet. It's necessary roughness.
Necessary roughness.
Nah, you got it.
Yeah.
Suki, you didn't get that one.
It's a Suki and Scott Show. Fantastic flashback.
Oh man, I got to get those back in, those mouthpieces. I got to start using those again. Necessary roughness.
What's
happening, Philly Kid?
Not much, man. Just doing a lot of yard work. Not hanging out with the grandkid, and just enjoying life.
This was set up to be a phenomenal award-winning show tonight. Richard unfortunately had a bad signal. What are you gonna do?
Hey, Shelea made up for it big time.
Yeah, no, she was great, really good. I was watching her today, and I was like, wow, she's unbelievable. But you know what? She's no Philly kid.
She's way better than me.
It was funny. You had on your flashback, you had problems logging in too. You said you had bad Wi-Fi. It was so good. Listen, before you sing, now I just need you to turn up the volume on your mic a little bit on that box. Crank it up on the box that's connected to your mic.
Test. I'll test it with a little Whitney.
Go ahead.
Whatever you want from me. I'm no Shelea, but
go ahead.
I'm giving you everything. I'm your baby tonight. You've given me ecstasy. You are my fantasy. I'm your baby tonight.
Nice.
How's that sound?
She had me on the spot with Unforgettable, and I couldn't remember the words. After Unforgettable, that's what you are, Phil. I couldn't remember the words.
Oh, man. Well, you're starstruck. I mean, look.
That's why, darling. Now I know it. It's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am. Philippine Richardson wants you to sing Stuck on You.
Stuck on
that little is that Lionel, right?
Yeah, stuck.
Billy, I still hear me coming out of your speakers.
You do? Okay, let me turn it down a little bit.
You turn them down still?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing
check,
the microphone.
Check. 1, 2.
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better, I think.
I'll turn it down some more.
I think she was kind of digging me a little bit, Phil. I don't want to I don't want to go out on a limb here, but I think she was almost feeling like she was sorry she got married at the end of December. That's just my thought. Just my thought.
You never know. You never know. But Stuck on You, Lionel.
Talented girl. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. 'Cause I'm on my way. Go ahead, Philly kid.
Stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. I'm stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. I guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad, oh, I'm mighty glad you stayed.
Nice. I think that was from one of the movies. I feel like one of the
on you.
Wasn't that from again either Last American Virgin or the one with Spicoli? I always lose the name.
For Ridgemont High.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That's it.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That's it. Yeah. Got this feeling down deep in. Yeah, I remember them playing that song. I've been watching Stranger Things again with my kid.
Stranger Things. That's a good one.
Oh my God! I forgot. Yeah, I forget it. I forgot everything that happened because it was so long ago. But it's like that show is insane. Insane.
I love
it. So Phil, we made the announcement earlier on. The Suki and Scott show a new place to watch it on Stir, STIRR. It's an app. They're owned by Sinclair Broadcasting, which is the largest group of broadcasting. They own the largest group of stations in the country.
Woo!
And it's one of their streaming platforms. And we start there on Monday, 5 days a week. We're on their national platform. We're on in New York, LA, and Chicago. So everybody's starting to jump onto the coattails of this fine little program, this little hobby that we came up with.
Yeah, a little hobby that you started in your basement 1 year ago.
still in my basement. I don't think what's his name? The guy from Amazon wasn't in his basement this long.
But you humble beginnings, and now celebrities from around the world are clamoring to be on the Suki and Scott show.
Yep.
I mean, what can you say? I mean, that's a testament to your talent, your appeal, your sex appeal. You and Suki's beauty. Both of your brains, and everybody wants to be on the Suki and Scott show, and I can't blame them. I want to be on the Suki and Scott show.
It's destination viewing. You're here, man. You're here. You're coming with. Donna Hirsch wants to know if you could sing Donna by Richie Valens. Is that the Whoa Donna? That one?
Yes. Let's see.
See if you could do it, Philly kid.
I think I can do it. Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, my Donna, oh, Donna. I had a girl, and Donna was her name. Since she left me, well, I've never been the same, 'cause I love my girl, Donna. Oh, where can you be? Where can you be? Now that you're gone, I'm left all alone, all by myself, to wander and roam, 'cause I love my girl, Donna. Oh, where can you be? Where can you be? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, darling, now that you're gone, oh, I don't know what I'll do. All time and all my love for you. Oh, Donna.
Nice.
Good song. Richie Valens.
Yeah.
Gone Too Soon.
Oh, my God. I know, with the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly, right?
Yep.
How about this one? I got one for you. Are you ready? You ready?
Yes.
Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of me. Go ahead, Philly.
Inside of here. And maybe you can cry all night, but that'll never change the way I feel. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I poured it on and I poured it out. I tried to show you just how much I care. I'm tired of words and I'm too hoarse to shout, but you've been cold to me so long.
I'm crying icicles instead of tears. And all I can do is keep on telling you I want you.
I want you.
I need you.
I need you.
But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you, so don't be sad. Don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Here's one you'll know. I've just closed my eyes again.
Wow.
Climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train. Driver, take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind. Take it, Scott.
Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can get me through the night. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light.
Fly me high through the starry skies, maybe to an astral plane. Cross the highways of fantasy and help me to forget today's pain. Scott.
Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Oh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. You know what's funny about these old songs, Phil?
What's that?
There's only like 2 verses at each one, right? There's a verse, chorus, boom, and they're done.
Hey, you remember this one? Here she comes now saying, Monet, Monet, boom,
bum, 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 bum.
Shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, Monet.
Hey, yeah, huh.
Hey, she give me love and I feel all right now. You gotta toss and turn and feel all right. I said, feel all right. I said, yeah.
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 'Cause you make me feel like a pony. So good.
Moaning, moaning.
So good like
Moaning,
a pony.
moaning.
So good, moaning, moaning. That was a good club song way back in the early 80s.
Here, wait, let's try this one. Now I don't hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover. Yeah. Oh, when she comes walking over. And I've been waiting.
Crimson and clover, over and over.
Yeah, Philly, do a little solo action. Give him a good one.
Okay, how about let's see, a little Elvis and All Shook Up. Oh well, Lord bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Oh well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Oh, well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I feel fine when I'm with a girl that I love best. My heart beats so it scares me to death. She touched my hand and what a chill I got. Her lips were like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up.
I said at the beginning, right when we came on, I was in out this morning. I had my headphones on, and I heard a little Peaches and Herb.
Peaches and Herb.
Not Reunited. The other one.
Peaches and Herb? The other
Peaches
one.
and Herb. What's the next song that comes up after Reunited? Something.
Let's see. Reunited, shake your groove thing, yeah, yeah.
Show them how we do it now. Shake your groove thing, shake your groove thing.
Yeah, yeah. That reminds me of the 16 club I used to go to in the very early 70s when I was in high school.
I was on the treadmill, Phil. I'm like, shake your groove thing, yeah, yeah. Show 'em how we do it now. Hold on, let me pull up the lyrics. Shake your groove thing, shake your groove. Let's show the world we can dance. Bad enough to strut our stuff. The music gives us a chance. We do more out on the floor, grooving loose, heart to heart. We put in motion every single part. We should try and get them. Are they still with us, Peaches and Herb?
I don't know.
Let me look them up while you pull out another song.
Call the talent people and see if they can get them booked.
Do we get Peaches and Herb? I got to make sure they're still around. Sometimes people pass away and I don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're still around. We got to get them on, Philly Kid. Right?
Heck yeah, man.
Peaches or Herb, one of the two. Got to still be around.
Yeah, shoot, they
Let me post this.
Yeah, they're still touring.
No, but I'm doing a show.
In fact, they have they're scheduled to play concerts in 21 and 22.
This is sad and embarrassing.
You're punished. Get out now. Get out. You're punished. I don't think I've ever punished my kids a day in their life. That's the problem. That's the problem with us parents today.
Yeah, kids these days.
The older generation, boy, they were tough. Not us.
Yeah.
We're just pushovers, man.
My dad used to spank me in the snow when I was barefooted.
Oh, forget it. They'd pull out the belt, the whole deal. Now here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Where have you gone, Mrs. Robinson?
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. What movie is that from?
That's The Graduate.
Yep.
Lorraine Ann would like Tears on My Pillow. I know that's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember me, but I remember you. 'Twas not so long ago. You broke my heart in two. Take it, Philly.
Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you. If we could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hands of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you. Love is not a gadget. Love is not a toy. When you find the one you love, she'll fill your heart with joy. Take it, Scott.
If we could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hands of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you. Philly, I should at least be on Broadway, no?
At least.
Do you want? I'm just looking at our lineup for next week.
Yeah.
You want to hear who we have on next week on this show?
Yes, I do. So does everyone else.
So Monday, George Lopez will be on Monday.
Oh, bum, 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 bum. Hey, you know, in his concerts, he enters to that song "Lowrider."
Yeah, by War.
Yeah, And he calls it the Mexican national anthem. So
dun, 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 dun. So we have George Lopez on next week on Tuesday. Same night we have Monique Kelly, who's a big TV star.
Yep.
On Wednesday night, the 17th, Oba Babatunde is coming back.
Oba Babatunde.
He is the actor who was on SWAT. He's got a new movie coming out right now. And tentatively, Marilyn McCoo is slated for that same night. So we got Oba and Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr.
Man, I don't know if our viewer...
Not done yet, Philly kid. Not done. On the 18th, which is Thursday, we've got Lisa is coming back. She was on with us over the summer. That's Lisa when that's my favorite tune, right? All alone on a Sunday morning. Outside I see the rain is falling. Whoa. Inside I'm slowly dying. But the rain won't hide my crying, crying, crying. And don't you know my tears will burn the pillow. So we got Lisa on Thursday, along with actor Victor Alfieri, who's got a new movie coming out, Philly kids. So we have 3 nights, 6 guests, top to bottom, top notch. Award-winning stuff. If everybody's got a good signal, we'll be good to go. That's all we need is a good signal. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Wi-Fi is everything.
Wi-Fi is everything. You're only as good as your Wi-Fi. That's all. In this day and age, you're only as good as the Wi-Fi.
That's right, because you don't want them to have to text you and say, "Hey, my wife has gone down."
Right, my wife has gone down
because your stupid predictive text.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand Wi-Fi.
Phil, what's the problem? Well, my wife's gone down. What? What happened to your wife? My Wi-Fi, I mean. My Wi-Fi. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then the week after that, I mean, I'm looking at the schedule. It's insane. There will be a little vacation week coming up, Philly kid. Little vacation week.
Okay.
The week of the 30th. Tuesday the 30th. I'm gonna head down to Florida. You're welcome to light up the show if you want to put on a little concert. I'll leave that up to you. You could do an hour concert if you want. So I think that week we just might be off. We'll put on some repeats, but it'll be good. It's good, man. We got a fun year ahead. I think the show only gets bigger and better. Our guests just continue to flow in, and it's gonna be great. Going to be great. We're going to be on all kinds of different places and streaming platforms, and we'll be good to go. But what would you like to sing again? Everybody's saying, "Do a duet, do a duet, do a duet."
Let's do a duet with this one. You'll recognize it. You can pull up the words up when I start singing it.
What do you like? Go ahead.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. You got it?
Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Go, Philly!
Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take it, Scott.
Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Let's do this one together. Ready?
Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be.
Finish it off, Philly kid.
Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
I'll have me overhead lifters and 4-barrel quads. Oh yeah, keep talking, well, keep talking. A fuel injection cut off and chrome-plated rods. Oh yeah, I get my money, I go to get my money. With a 4-speed on the floor, they'll be waiting at the door. You know that ain't no shit. We'll be getting lines of 10 grease lightning. Go, 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 go. Grease lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. Go grease lightning, you're coasting through the heat lap trial. Grease lightning, go grease. You are supreme. Oh, the chicks supreme. Oh, well, grease
lightning.
Lightning, lightning, lightning. Yeah.
What movie is this quote from?
Go ahead.
Sandy.
That would be Grease. Sandy? Tell me about it, stud. I got chills, they're multiplying. And
I'm losing control cause of power you're supplying. It's electrifying.
It's electrifying. You better shape up, cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. Oh, you know what song is good for us?
What's that?
Hold on. Also from Greece. It's when they're in the malt shop. Ready?
Yeah.
Your story said to tell, a teenage ne'er-do-well, most mixed up non-delinquent on the block. Your future's so unclear now. What's left of your career now? Can't even get a trade-in on your smile. La la la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la. Beauty school dropout. No graduation day for you. Beauty school dropout. Missed your midterms and flunked shampoo. Well, at least you could have taken time to wash and clean your clothes up after spending all that dough to have the doctor fix your nose up. Baby, don't sweat it.
Or, I solve my problems and I see the light.
Go ahead,
We
Frankie.
got a loving thing, we gotta feed it right. There ain't no danger, we can go too far. We start believing now that we can be who we are. Grease is the word.
What is the word that you heard?
They think our love is just a growing pain. Why don't they understand it's just a crying shame? Their lips are lying, only real is real. We stop the fight right now. We got to be what we feel. Grease is the word. Yeah.
They take our pleasure and they go away. Dimensionality belongs to yesterday. What a great movie.
Oh, yeah. One of the
Great
best.
movie. That movie's okay to still watch today, unlike Saturday Night Fever, which I told you is absolutely awful watching it now.
Right.
Grease still holds up, though.
Yep.
Saturday Night Fever is just it's a bad movie. The acting is terrible when you look at it.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, if you look at it now and you think, wow, that's like a B movie.
A total B movie. Total B movie.
But I remember, because of that movie, I told you this story. I was 16 when it came out. and I went to the barber shop and I said, "Hey, cut my hair just like Vinny Barbarino's," or not Vinny, or John Travolta on Grease, or on Saturday Night Fever.
All right, you ready for this one? You be I'll be Sandy. You could be Danny. We'll do a little summer loving.
Summer, dee.
Summer loving. Who's first? Is it Danny goes first,
Summer
right?
love. Yeah.
Good. You want to be Danny? You want to be Sandy? You let me know.
Go ahead and start it off.
You ready?
Yeah.
Summer loving had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast. Oh, you forgot. We got to switch off.
Okay, start it again. We'll try it again. Take 2.
Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
I met a boy as cute as can be.
Bum, 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 bum. Summer days drifting away to all
the summer nights. Well. Tell me more. Did you get very far? Tell me more.
Like, does he have a car? Doo-doo, doo-doo,
She sang by me, she got a cramp.
He ran by me, got my suit damp.
I saved her life, she nearly drowned.
He showed off, splashing around.
Summer sun, something's big done, but the summer nights.
Wella.
Tell me more.
How
Was
much
it
did he spend? Tell me more. Could she get me a friend?
We're murdering that one.
I know, it's hard. It's hard to do, Phil. It turned colder. That's where it ends. So I told her we'd still be friends.
That's one of those.
Tina Hudson writes, what's this? She says, tell OKC they're building a future home community for vets here in Alta Vista, Virginia. Okay. Are you OKC? Is that you? Is that your code? Is that your code name?
No, Oklahoma City.
No, I know, but is that your code name, OKC?
I could be. I don't know if she wants me to come live there or what, but
Phil, your new Delta Tau Chi name is OKC. All right, baby, give us a nice solo. Let's finish this up for the week. And
how about a little Rod Stewart with "Wake Up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Whoa, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my heart and that's what really hurts. The morning sun when it's in your face really shows your age. But that don't worry me none. In my eyes you're everything. I laughed at all of your jokes. My love, you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I can do without.
Well, good night.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Good night, everybody. We love